Well, just 4 days to go now until the Olympics. There's already been 3 athletes test positive for coronavirus in the village. Meanwhile, for Team GB, 6 athletes and 2 members of staff are isolating an individual on their flight into Japan who is not from Team GB, tested positive for COVID-19, which means they were registered as close contacts. We can go live to Tokyo now and speak to our reporter Geraint Hughes. Geraint, what is the latest?
Yeah, the latest is I feel like I'm giving you sort of a ticker of ever-increasing COVID rates, whether it be sort of the local population here in Tokyo, but also now with positive cases coming out of the athletes' village. We know about the 2 South African footballers who tested positive in the village. Yesterday, another today, a Czech beach volleyball player, Ondrej Perusic, has confirmed by the Czech Olympic Committee that he has tested positive for COVID-19 inside the village. He was negative on arrival through the airport. I've explained quite a few times as well, our viewers will be getting bored of me telling this, the rigorous testing regime in the airport takes 3 or 4 hours to get through. So he was negative then, but now he's settled in the village. He has tested positive. For COVID. So that's a 3rd athlete, 4th individual in total, because an official has also tested positive as well over the weekend. So concerning there as well now, as you mentioned there, those close contacts for the Team GB delegation, 8 in total, 6 of whom were athletes. Let's gauge some reaction now, because a number of Team GB athletes are going to be moving into the Olympic Village in the coming days now ahead of their competition. Max Whitlock, well, listen, he's one of our huge hopes for gold in the men's gymnastics. His thoughts on what has happened in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, coming to Olympics, we knew what we was getting into. You know, we knew that worry was going to be there, but we're doing everything we can. In the Team GB prep camp, we're testing every single day. We're making sure everything's as safe as possible, which is great practice for when we head into the village. So, gymnasts, we're going into the village tomorrow, and we cannot wait. And we're kind of experienced in terms of the protocols that are going to be happening. It's making sure that we're doing our own job, staying in our own bubble, staying focused, and kind of keeping our distance where possible and everywhere we go, really.
So look, Max being eminently sensible there, as he said there, he's moving into the village tomorrow. He's a huge hope for gold, hope for a medal. The boxing team, we've got some real high hopes for the boxing team as well. Galalia Fight, wow, this guy comes from boxing royalty, boxing heritage. His brother Cal competed at the Beijing Games back in 2008, went on to become a WBA flyweight champion as well. Galalia Fight, he's in the flyweight division as well, got to the last 16 5 years ago in Rio now. He wants to go an awful lot better than that.
I don't really feel the pressure. You know, I enjoy doing what I do. I'm lucky to be on a big stage boxing for Team GB at the Olympic Games, my 2nd Olympic Games. So yeah, it's a great experience for me. The main thing at the minute is for a medal. Obviously, we all look to go pro afterwards, but my main thing now is just to try and win this nice medal here and finish on a high.
So we've got this curious mixture, haven't we, of athletes that are just desperate to get to competition. You know, they've spent the last 4 or 5 years now preparing to come to Tokyo, as we've heard from the head of the British team, Team GB here. The 375 athletes that are here, they are medal competitive, which means they have a chance. They've only been picked because they're good on the world-class stage. So you've got them itching to get going, but then they've also got this worry as well about COVID. They're under rigorous rules and restrictions. They're hearing about a few positive tests coming out of the Olympic Village as well. It's probably an anxiety, a worry that many could do without, but it's quite heartening to see how they're not being distracted. They're keeping the eye on the prize which they want, which is to hopefully come here to Tokyo and get a medal for themselves and for Team GB.